After an incident involving the Prime Minister in Glasgow this evening, a Labour MP, Ron Brown, was arrested. Mr Brown was seen to run towards Mrs Thatcher, shouting and waving. Police hustled him away. Mrs Thatcher, on a two-day visit to Scotland, had earlier criticised President Reagan's Soviet pipeline sanctions. Turbines for the gas pipeline are now being shipped by the Clydeside engineering firm John Brown. Mrs Thatcher said she felt deeply wounded by a friend. In Washington, the administration said this evening the sanctions against European firms won't be as tough as had been expected. The Defence Secretary, Mr John Nott, is leaving Parliament at the next election for personal reasons. He's carrying on as Defence Secretary for the time being. Next month, he's to visit the Falklands. President Reagan is making a television broadcast later tonight to outline new ideas on the Middle East, which look set to provoke a crisis with Israel. Mr Reagan has written to Prime Minister Begin, apparently calling for a halt to Israeli settlement in the occupied territories and for full links between Jordan and the occupied West Bank. Mr Begin has called a special cabinet meeting to discuss the US policy shift. Poland was reported quiet today after yesterday's disturbances that marked the second anniversary of the trade union Solidarity. It's emerged that 3 people were killed by the police. In just 2 of the cities where demonstrations were held, over 1,000 people were arrested. The government has launched a campaign to persuade parents to get their children vaccinated against whooping cough. Nearly 2,000 cases were reported last week, a third more than in the previous week. The Health Secretary, Norman Fowler, said the new outbreak was very disturbing. There have been 30,000 whooping cough cases already this year, and at least 4 babies have died. Well, that's all from me. Good night.